truth or it's all lies. It's love or fear in disguise. You see something in me, or there's nothing left for you to see. It's a game or it's not. It's not comfortable in this spot. Riding the fence takes too much skill, 'cause eventually we'll spill. I can't read your mind. I've got my hands full reading mine. I can only meet you on the left side of the line. All these years of hopes and tears as we've crossed over time. Just stay, baby, stay. Stay away. Stick to your story under your breath, but it's not a story that I've heard yet. And I can't read. My hands full reading mine. I can't read your mind. I've got my hands full reading mine. I can only meet you on the left side of the line. All these years of hopes and tears as we've crossed over time. Just stay, baby, stay.
Well, it's 8:40 in the morning, and we are at KTLA News waiting for Ed and Ahmad to arrive. We're running late. They're running late. And they only have one bike for a 2-bike shot. When I arrived at home, I think it was about 30 minutes after Samantha had been taken, and our entire condominium complex had been taped off. So the whole area had been secured, and the response was unbelievable. They already had a machine on a police vehicle right outside our door that was making posters and faxing them to the media to put out an alert. We didn't have Amber Alert, but we had a Care Alert, is what they called it. So the media was brought into the loop right away, and I think that had a lot to do with the public's response and engagement in Samantha's case. There were about 2,000 tips. So Samantha's body was found really miraculously by a paraglider coming in for a landing over a cliff. And she was 20 feet up from the road. So had a paraglider not come in, she could not be seen from the road. And so we were very lucky that she was found the very next day. And I've come to know so many families whose children have been missing for years and years. And they, to me, they are a huge part of my motivating factor, because I think I'd be crazy. I don't know that I could function the way that I function if I did not know where Samantha was. And so I hold them in great honor, that those who are able to keep going, these parents who don't know where their babies are and they have to go to work the next day.
In the spring of 1997, Laura Kate Smither was this child, the missing child. Laura had gone out for a morning run and never returned again. It's every parent's worst fear. After a massive 17-day nationwide search, Laura's remains were recovered. The community was devastated.
Abduction prevention is absolutely critical in this day and age. There are over 500,000 sexual predators on the loose in the United States every day. And as such, we as a community need to be prepared for them. We need our children to have the educational tools available to them to keep them safe.
The Safety Education Initiative, called Not One More Child, has several different parts in it. It has the RAD Kids Personal Empowerment and Safety Education Program, and it has fingerprinting and ID kit.
And RAD Kids is a comprehensive safety education program that teaches not just self-defense and realistic physical skills to resist violence and abduction, but teaches children all about how to keep themselves safe.
What you just saw was a child escaping abduction.
The first rule all rad kids know.
No one has the right to hurt me because I'm special.
And the second rule all rad kids know.
I don't have the right to hurting anyone else, including myself, unless they try to hurt me. I can stop them.
The third rule all rad kids know.
It's not my fault and I can tell.
We are the Surviving Parents Coalition. We are the Surviving Parents Coalition.
Not one more child.
Not one more child. Not here, not anywhere. We are the Surviving Parents Coalition. We are the Surviving Parents Coalition.
And we advocate for laws
that will protect your children
from suffering the same fate as ours.
Not one more child. Not here, not anywhere.
From suffering.
We are that will protect your children, your children, your children.
We are the Surviving Parents Coalition.
Please go to spcoalition.org to find out
how you
can join our
mission. Please.
Please join.
Not one more child. Not here, not anywhere.
Your children, your children, your children.
Not here, not anywhere.
Please. Please.
And your ability to take that horror and really devote your life to stopping it from ever happening again, it makes you my hero.
Just know that you're our hero.
Well, that's not in any way.
We can't.
I am not in your league, sir.
Well, we cannot be heard without.
Well,
if you don't talk about these things,
we're going to make sure to give you a voice.
My name's Dina Thompson, and I'm from Orange Park, Florida. And my twin daughter got abducted walking home from school on Monday, October 19th, 2009. Broad daylight, other children walking home, walking with their siblings, and the monster just picked her up and took her away. Sadly, but by the grace of God, I found her body 2 days later in the Georgia landfill.
No trace of what we left behind. No evidence of how I love you. It was easy.
You have to get in front of them. So Alicia, she's my hero, and I told her once that it was about the first time that either one of us had spoken. We had met, and I told her that Jesse will speak through you. A lot of children will speak through you because you survived what they couldn't. And we all have to keep one thing in mind, and that's who has it worse, the child that dies or the child that survives.
Places only we could go. Truth is that I never left you, never left you. I just loved.
As we've crossed the country, I've shared this this passage from a 12-year-old who had been very much victimized, and I'm going to repeat it one last time today. She entitled this journal entry, "Every Night." And I'm not going to go into the details of it, but I think reiterating the points that what she felt she could do is so important for each one of us to know how desperate children are out there. I try not to cry, but I do it anyway. I keep it to myself, but I never know what to do. I have things that I can do. 1, I can tell my mother. 2, stay with my daddy or my aunt. 3, sleep with a knife. 4, try to kill him. And 5, keep letting it happen. 6, keep it to myself. And 7, pray about it. And I try to pray about it, but it never goes away. Her final comment in this entry was a call that each one of us must take home. We must do something. P.S. If you are reading this, help me. I really, really need your help. The importance of this ride is that our children do need our help. Whether it's getting Adam Walsh in compliance across the board, as the Amber Alert has demonstrated we can do, whether it's getting the DNA passed, but most importantly, to step forward and make sure that our children are prepared.
I never left you. I never walked away. I always tried to connect to the love lost in the space. I just want you to know there are places only we could go. Truth is that I never left you, never left you. I just lost you. Is your heart calling out for ransom? Is your heart calling out for me? I'll pay you back for what this cost you. Unbreak this heart that lost you. 'Cause I still want you to this day. I'm still reeling from the pain. Truth is that I never left you. I never walked away. Always tried to connect to the love lost in the space. But I just wanted you to know.
It's been an amazing journey across the country. Ahmad and I were talking today about what was the most outstanding thing that happened as we crossed. And the one thing that kept coming to us was how people out there want to know what they can do to make a change in our country. We've had an opportunity of talking with some amazing people. This is one of the most amazing men I have ever met. I love him, and he is fantastic. He's been a great brother.
She was walking to school, following what she thought were the rules. She was playing in the yard, he was shopping with his mom. She met someone on the internet, now pictures of them, what we have left. So we ride, 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 ride. So we ride, 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 ride. So we ride, 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 ride. Just like a lion, we care for our cubs. We gotta stop this cycle, we just can't give up, no. For those who survived, this is our right. The right for their lives, 'cause every little one's our pride. So we ride, 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 ride. So we ride, 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 ride. So we ride, 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 ride. For their lives. So we ride. For their lives. So we ride. No, no, not one more child. No, 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 not one more child.